This is the Wizard News.
Kids with guns, taken over, but it won't be long. They mesmerize skeletons. Kids with guns, easy does it, they got something to say. Drinking now, pacify, in the souls, the street desire.
A survey of parents in Missouri and Illinois reveals that about half of the children in the families queried spend time in homes that have firearms. Few reported talking about gun safety with their children's pediatricians. According to the study at Washington University School of Medicine in St. Louis, published in the Journal of Pediatrics, although most parents said they were open to such discussions, 1/3 of the parents who own firearms indicated they did not want to be asked about household firearms and would take offense to or ignore physician advice to remove guns from the home. Many physicians feel a professional obligation to discuss gun violence prevention, but they do not because they are not sure what to say or what they are legally allowed to say. The research is a step toward finding a way to discuss firearm safety that is acceptable to both physicians and the parents. The researchers surveyed 1,246 parents in urban, suburban, and rural pediatricians' waiting rooms in Missouri and Illinois from March 23rd through May 21st, 2015. The American Academy of Pediatrics, AAP, recommends that pediatricians screen parents about the presence of household firearms and emphasize that a home without guns is the safest and advocate safe storage of firearms. In 2013, 2,465 children and adolescents under age 20 died from firearm-related incidents. 15,091 were treated in emergency rooms, and 6,213 were hospitalized, according to the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. Physicians are concerned about offending and losing patients, and in many states, physicians face legal restrictions. A Florida law currently being litigated uses the threat of penalties to prevent physicians from asking their patients direct questions about guns in their homes. Of the 1,246 parents who responded to the survey, 447 or 36% reported firearms in the children's homes. 2/3 of these parents owned more than one firearm. An additional 14% of parents who reported no household firearms said their children regularly visited the homes of relatives and friends who owned guns. Despite half of children spending time in homes with firearms, less than 13% of the parents asked playmates' parents about household firearms. Slightly more than 20% of the parents who owned firearms kept their guns and ammunition in the same location. 25% reported at least one firearm currently was loaded, and of this group, 14% indicated they were accessible to children. 18% of gun owners said that when leaving their homes, they carried the weapons in purses, backpacks, holsters, or inside their cars. The study's findings can influence clinical practice, the study's first author, Jane M. Garbett, M.D., said. We are using this information to develop a communication strategy for physicians. We plan to test it to see if parents are receptive to it. Researchers found parents may be willing to discuss firearms in a healthcare setting. 75% believed pediatricians should advise about the safe storage of firearms. The key to effective communication may be to avoid direct questioning about firearm ownership and instead to focus on ensuring safe storage of firearms to all parents. Garbett said, if we treat firearm safety like we do other safety-proofing precautions, it removes judgment. It is similar to advising parents to keep medications and household poisons such as bleach locked up and secure. It is acceptable to ask another parent about car seats when carpooling. If we can get to this comfort level, discussing firearms, it may decrease childhood injuries and death. Source: Washington University in St. Louis Medicine, November 14th, 2016.